Hold on 1 second, you guys. All right, bros. Hey, I got some big shit to talk. Well, it's not big. It's cool though, and we finna kick it. Uh, there's a lot of things that we do that no one else does. No one else. And the thing is, I'm seeing stuff a lot differently this year. You do know that this year is only 8, 9 days old. And I'm already seeing things differently. The core me, I'm not going to ever change. But I'm seeing the need for today even more than I already believed this shit. I'm just seeing that I got to go it alone. I got to do shit by myself. It always failed when I try to team up with somebody. Now, this motherfucker I teamed up with, he ain't really failed me. It's just that they don't work, like, well, I work on my own hours, but I work every day, all day, damn near. But I'm just saying, when I was in the 9th grade, it started to show that dudes, I used to trip about dudes worrying about what they wearing and all that stuff because I didn't have a bunch of clothes. But dudes' egos was just way too fragile back then. And, well, no, dudes' egos was fragile back then. But now they're way too fragile. A motherfucker fucking with me is bound to think at one point that I'm treating them like bitches. If I'm teaming up with motherfuckers to do some shit, production shit, and they say, blood this, or I say, you, whatever, do that, blah, blah, blah. At one point, it never fails. They're going to think I'm talking to them like bitches. I can't help that I was such a goddamn pimp that even after 30 years, 25 years of not having a hoe, 10 years after having a show that lets you know I ain't no motherfucking pimp, I can't help it that motherfuckers still think I'm trying to pimp on them. Ain't that really, just think about it. Ain't that something? I'm always going to be Rosebud Billadoes. I'm always going to be that. And no motherfucker is going to control me in no fashion. So you get a lot of rowdy shit from me. So what I'm saying is I guess I'm going to learn how to steer a ship, or maybe I guess I should learn how to steer a ship in rough waters, or sail a ship in rough waters. And after I conquer that with my magnificent motherfucking on-the-job training skills, I guess I'll be able to sail off into the sunset by myself. Because what I'm saying is, I'm going to be happy that I held my mud in every instance. Every instance that it was goddamn necessary for me to stand up, I stood up. And I feel damn good about that shit. And what I'm saying, think about this. I talk a lot of shit, but it's all about me. God damn it. What are you talking about you? Should I be here talking about you? I do. But I don't know your name, so I don't mention any names. But I be talking about you. Not negatively. I just be saying some dudes this, some dudes that. And it be you. So what I'm saying is, I'm one happy camper since I had the pleasure of seeing firsthand that the shit I'm saying, these young motherfuckers are trying to actually learn and turn this shit around. I was out last night, rode the blade, seen a bunch of hoes. Well, not a bunch, but I seen some hoes. And I was at the light, I didn't run into them, they just pulled up. And I seen they was young niggas. It was cold in a motherfucker, but they had their windows down. So I raised my window, man, and I say, yo, what's up? Me and trying to pimp on these hoes, man. You know, these motherfuckers thinking they could goddamn take an off day or whatever because it's cold. I said, no, man, my hoes, when I was out there, they used to dodge raindrops, baby, and they used to come in dry. And he used to say, oh, you had hoes? So now, I'm thinking, should I tell them motherfuckers I'm Rosebud? So I said, yeah, man, shit, you don't recognize this pimping, man? Motherfucker say, no, who are you? I say, I'm Rosebud, man. Nigga, you ain't Rosebud. Well, why would I say I'm Rosebud, nigga, if I ain't Rosebud? Motherfucker, you ain't Rosebud, pull over. So now I'm deciding, do I want to pull over? So I pulled over. Nigga, I don't know what year car this was, but it wasn't old. It wasn't an old car. It was, if anything, 1 or 2 years old. So the nigga get out, got the big old chain on, and he walked into the car, and he said, man, you Rosebud? I said, man, come on. If you don't really recognize me, I can't prove to you I'm Rosebud. And then the other nigga get out. And they both at my driver window. And the other nigga said, man, that is Rosebud. I could tell by his voice. Man, them niggas got to telling me where they been, how they been pimping, how me and Shantae had a real impact on their life. And they said, they said this. We ain't the new Shantae and Rosebud, but, you know, that's who we are, you know. I say, man, so y'all tight like that? He said, man, we didn't swap bitches before. We ain't had no problems. Man, it's real. This is some real shit. And the nigga that walked up last said, man, I done heard 3 or 4 of your videos. And to tell you the truth, one of my partners bought some kind of tool that you be selling. And I listened to that shit with him, man. And that shit is dope, man. These niggas, they just made me feel good. Not because they was complimenting me, but because I really seen pimp in them. I seen it. I seen pimp in them niggas. Believe me. Since I've been in Vegas, which is like 6 years, the only pimps that I seen that had pimping in them or represented it was older niggas that I knew and came up with, and they up here. You know, I ain't got no pimp in me no more because I ain't no pimp. But I'm saying it don't make me not be able to recognize a motherfucker, you know, when they walk in. And me and Shantae was out when he came up here, and we was just kicking it. And we was looking at the niggas coming in, and we seen one nigga, he was definitely fly. And we say, what's up? And the nigga just automatically walked over to us. And they started kicking it. And when we told him who we were, he said, oh man, we didn't heard of you. Woo woo. All of my partners, we all kicking about y'all. What I'm saying, what I'm really indicating to you is the reason I talk shit. The reason I always talk the same shit is because I'm going to reach some motherfucking body. I'm going to reach some motherfucking body that's going to get this shit the way it's supposed to be gotten, and them motherfuckers going to execute. They are. Because this shit ain't for everybody. Just because I'm on here kicking it and you can hear it, that don't mean it's for you. If it is for you, you can really tell. I mean, it's not hard to tell. You'll be just like them young motherfuckers I seen. When they pulled my black ass over and realized I was Bud, they was like, They was happy. Now, no one is saying that you got to go out and become a pimp and try to leave some sort of reputation behind. No one's even, I mean, I'm not even hinting to that. But what I am doing, I mean, I'm hoping you understand this. My shit works. You could be a big old square, like all the motherfuckers in my school. Or you could be a pimp nigga that recognize game when he hear it. I'm not choosing. Hoes choose. That's why I ain't had no main bitch. Bitch, why would I choose you as a main bitch? Shit. I ain't choosing. You chose me. If you want to stay with me, fine. If you don't, get your motherfucking ass out of here. Because what I'm saying is I don't need you, baby. Pimp will want his bitch. And the bitch I want is the bitch I ain't got. Now. So what I'm trying to get you to understand that I knew it was going to be, or it was going to come a time again, that the game was going to come back, or at least I was really banking on that. I was really thinking that as long as I don't give in, as long as I don't let now young motherfucker come on my goddamn show trying to tell me how shit has changed and how you got to bend over backwards and be a motherfucking punk to fuck with a bitch and how you got to let the bitch kiss tricks and how you got to let the bitch sometimes not have a rubber on and all that shit and you ain't gonna fuck the bitch because you don't know what the bitch doing and all that kind of goddamn shit. Because I don't know no pimp that didn't fuck his hoe. Who else you gonna fuck? Some bitch ain't paying you? You motherfuckers. If you could fuck a motherfucker ain't paying you, soaking that bitch. Now, how would you feel about that? Bitch come home. Oh, yeah, I use all my rubbers. Baby, how much money you got? Oh, none. You know, they was like, you know, cool. So I just gave them some pussy. Yeah, you think that bitch was a tramp. But yet you could go around sticking your dick in bitches that ain't doing nothing for you. That's why the game fucked up. Because you motherfuckers don't want to hear it real. And what I'm saying is I knew it was going to come back because I was going to be part of making it come back because I'm not lightening up. I don't give a fuck. Shit, I'm only going to mention one motherfucker. And this nigga, pimp nigga, I turned him out. Well, no, I'll take that back. I didn't turn him out, but he called me before he had turned out. And I kind of liked what he was saying. And I told the nigga, well, look, motherfucker, I'll give you some game. But you got to have a hoe first. And then he said, okay, I'm going to hit you back when I get a hoe. And the nigga hit me back. And he had this dancing bitch. And I said, man, I didn't say a dancing bitch. He said, I know, man, but I'm sure you know how to, we go, you know, I'm sure you know how to tell me what to do, you know, the flipper to the track. So I tell the nigga, man, you know, we get to kicking it. And I say, first and foremost, man, you got to get the conversation and you got to get the mentality. So you got to buy these tools. Because I'm going to tell you some shit. But I can't tell you nothing if you don't bring nothing me to tell you nothing about. So what you really want to know? Man, I just want to know how to get her out there. Tell her motherfucking ass to go out there. No, but I mean, you know, no, nigga, if you want to know how to do it, I just told you. I just fucking told you. You know what that nigga did? He said, all right. And the next time he called me, this nigga was telling me about some shit that happened on the track. And I said, you put the bitch down? He said, yeah, man, she down right now. That tickled me. This nigga might really want it. And he said, them tools is fire, man. You know, matter of fact, hook me up. And he asked for a couple more tools. And he called me, I would say, 2 or 3 times a week for a fucking year. Right now, this motherfucker 6D. Jules showed me this receipt for a $13,900 mink coat he bought. And got the little, well, not the little Mercedes, got the big ass Mercedes. He said, matter of fact, I got some shit in here from him. I ain't gonna go to it now, but you gonna hear it because I write everything down, man. And as I'm talking, the shit come around. Cause I'm on target. But what I'm saying is this young motherfucker went out. I forget where he was. I think he was in Cali. I don't know. But I forget where he was. But he went out, started pimping. And then about a year into it, I told the nigga, well, man, if you really, think you about it, you got to go on the road. You got to do some shit, man. Start making your name. I'm talking shit. This nigga did it. This nigga, I think he went to Florida. From wherever he was, he went to Florida. Then the nigga called me from Florida, kicking pimp shit. Bud, I done came up with another bitch. Woo, 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 woo. Just kicking pimp shit. And I'm always, nigga, don't get excited because you get the rewards of being real, man. You supposed to act like that's what you supposed to get. As long as you act excited, you ain't really turned out. I'm kicking it like that with this nigga. So, what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is if you want it, you don't wait for no motherfucker to tell you what to do. You do need a motherfucker to guide you. So if motherfucker telling you what to do, go get on the road, motherfucker. Well, the next thing one of you punk motherfuckers will say, well, where should I go? All that kind of shit. Fuck that. This nigga. And that's why he pimping now. That's why he pimping now. He really wanted to. He wasn't scared to go get it. Now, why am I telling you about all this pimp shit right now? Why? I'm telling you this shit because I'm going to spit game when I talk. And you don't have to be a pimp to get it. If you kick it with me talking about you want to do some pimping and you show me that you really do, I ain't finna say show me you really want to do it. I'm finna say something to discourage you. No, man, you don't really want to fuck with me. But I do, Rosebud. In some kind of way. They're going to show a nigga. Y'all do that too. That's why you get in my school. Those of you that ain't in my school, you're just like all them motherfucking pimps out there talking that goddamn shit. Ain't gonna pimple. Couldn't pimp a pimple. Couldn't bust a pimple on a pimp's motherfucking ass. Because you ain't got it. If you got it, it's coming out. You guys are too fragile. You can't take shit. I think that nigga called me, and I think it was when he was first leaving or going some fucking way and his car had broke. And I say, nigga, you want me to hit you with something? Them niggas say, Bud, if I need you, yeah, but no, man, I'm finna send this bitch. Man, come on, man. You guys are weak. I'm talking about seriously weak. Because I know that's right, I'm lying. That's right. I'm lying. You motherfuckers are weak. Punk motherfuckers. Just weak. Your feelings get hurt. You want to kill a nigga over a bitch? Man, young ass motherfucking Ramsey. If you out there in them streets, you done heard of this nigga because he coming up. And when you hear the motherfucking young Ramsey, just realize and remember, I told you, I turned that nigga out. Motherfucking Q. Q used to be a motherfucking football player, Seattle Seahawks. Fuck this leg up. Bought my shit. HD the Great. These is pimp niggas that I know because I turned them out, but I don't kick about them. I don't kick about them because that's not where I'm coming from. I kick it to square motherfuckers like you and me about square ass shit. But the game I spit ain't square. Because when I'm kicking it with a pimp, I don't talk about the kind of shit I talk about bitches when I'm talking to you. We talk about some other shit. Don't be mad at me because I'm laced on both sides of the goddamn coin. Straight lace. Straight Mac, no back, like I like my cognac. Yeah. So what I'm trying to get you to see, is I don't think I've had a new tool available for more than 1 hour before this motherfucker bought it. Not sucking my dick. What is $65 gonna do for me? He did it because he wanted the game that was in it. Just like I tell my students, motherfucker, when I give you an assignment, if it take you a day to do it, then you could do it and, get your credit, but it shows me you ain't shit. Period. Motherfucker do shit in an hour, 3 hours at the most because it took that long. But what I'm saying, goddamn it, if you really motherfucking want it, you gonna get it. You gonna get it because you really motherfucking want it. And what I'm saying is, I got 66 twos, and I'll be damned if that motherfucker don't have them all. I'll be damned if that motherfucker didn't get my shit and execute it to the best of his ability, which would have to be a pretty great extent because he never came to SWU. That nigga went out on the street, took that game, and he used it, and now he got a name. He doing all the shit that you motherfuckers talking about so hard to do because of whatever the way bitches is. Would I give him some brand new motherfucking game? No. I told that nigga some 1980s shit. Believe it or not, that's where I'm coming from. 60s, 80s, 1960s, and 80s. Fellas. You know why? Because shit don't change when it comes to being a man. In 1700 and in 2200. It's going to be the motherfucking same. You got to have to, in 2200, it might not be the same. Because you motherfuckers liable to be cyborgs and fucking whatever you call them motherfuckers. Don't want no sense. Got your girlfriend in the closet and you got to turn her on when you get home. No, you didn't program that bitch to wake up 15 minutes before you get home. You sit there kicking with a robot, motherfucker. That's what y'all gonna be doing. I'm so glad I'm this old shit. So check this out. Not only have this nigga bought all 20 of my, all 66 of my tools, he didn't wait for no deals. And after listening to each one of them, they tell me, don't stop. Don't stop kicking this game. I'm going crazy with this shit. That motherfucker sounded like me. Because that's, nigga, don't talk to me about nothing else. Fuck a pool game, fuck some dice, fuck any of that goddamn shit. I'm straight Mac, no back. And go get me a brand new Cadillac. Fucking with these hoes. Shit, I was sprung. That nigga was sprung too. So, what I'm saying is this, man. All I could really say with the army of pimps that's rising at this very moment. This army that I've motherfucking spit all this game to, had to cuss a bunch of motherfuckers out about. It's about time, you motherfuckers. I have pure, unadulterated motherfucking game to spit. And it's for each and every one of you motherfuckers to utilize, because I'm spitting it free. If you motherfucking want to understand it and get detailed information how you could really use it, then you might want to fuck with Sidewalk University. Absolutely, I forgot. Today is the absolute last day that you can get in for this semester, because I'm not letting people in after 1 week. And this semester be going 1 week, 27 motherfucking students. That's a lot of students. They all ain't gonna make it because I don't play. What I'm saying is, at Sidewalk University, the first 3 weeks is mostly me talking, giving you information, giving you some assignments, blah, blah, blah. But it's really me giving you the information you're lacking. Because how you gonna do shit if you don't have the information? So I can't give you something to do and you don't even have the information on doing it. So I gotta lace you. And as I lace you, because you don't know I'm lacing you, because you think you're in school, you are. But I'm lacing you. And as I lace you, 3 weeks in, I start easing some active learning shit in. Because lacing you is rote. That's rote learning. Reading, writing, watching the video, taking the test. That's rote learning. Which is okay. Because you gotta have that to even begin active learning. But anyway, I sneak them fucking active learning assignments in there. And I be doing that for about, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. Now we at the half of the semester. That's when I bring real bitches in. Yes. And I can tell you what I do. But what I'm saying is, I got a fucking program that make you dope. I got a program that make your motherfucking ass dope. Because you don't need shit. Yeah. Right now. This is just some shit I'm talking. Last week, a motherfucking called in on my show. And the motherfucker said that he had bought the first 2 parts of my course. And he said he just loved it. Now, he thought he had bought the course. So I asked him, I said, well, man, why you didn't buy the rest? And he didn't even answer me. He just went on talking about, he had caught a cutie, and, over the last few weeks that he lost his goddamn groove. So I asked him again, why the fuck, didn't you buy the rest of the course? He said, what rest of the course? I said, you only bought 2 parts of the course. And you only bought 2 parts of 1.0. There's 3.0. Otherwise, 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. He said, damn, really? Now, what I'm saying, he started asking questions. I said, look, man, get back with me. He started asking questions for the same reason many of you motherfuckers ask questions. You're absolutely nuts. He said he watched 2 parts, seen tremendous progress in him, and emphasized he didn't call a cutie, but lately he didn't lost his groove. 2 and 2 is 4. Man, get the rest of the course. No, he don't think that. He think it's something else. And he want me to help him find what it is he think it is, because he don't know. I hung up on him. I hung up. See, it would seem to me, especially if you're seeing progress, the only question you would have is how much is the rest? You know, that's the only logical question a person should have at that point. Now, most of you have only invested in whatever part. And if you bought all 4 parts in 1.0, you would still only have 33% of what you're supposed to have. So, I don't know how far your motherfucking ass want to go. I mean, you know, there are limits that people want to go. I don't know how far you think you can go on motherfucking 1/3 of what you need. But with only 17%, this dude only has 17% of what I'm saying he needs. And that motherfucker called a cutie with it. Come on. Think about it. This is something he hasn't done in years. And he is not, I'm talking about not, he's not breaking his neck to get the rest of the course. I don't understand that. I just don't. When I was at the after, I was blowing that cocaine and then niggas was kicking that shit. When I started realizing I could learn some shit fucking with these niggas, man, you think I missed the day at the after hours? Kill me. I'm going. I got to get this shit. I mean, I'm just saying, it's goddamn. That caller, just as you guys, have seen progress in your confidence, yet you'll settle for only part of it. I don't get that about y'all. On my shows, most of you motherfuckers have normal insecurities. When it comes to women, nothing is extraordinary. Everything is normal. Then there are those of you who want something from women other than sex or companionship. This is my question to you motherfuckers that be thinking about pussy. Do you know how much more than sex and companionship a woman has to offer you? I'm just saying, it ain't even really about what she has to offer. It's about what you get from fucking with her. And that's up to you. I'm saying you need to expand your horizons when it comes to women. Because what I'm saying is interaction in any form is where it's at. Interaction. When I want to hear how something I wrote sound, I read it to my motherfucking bitch. When I feel competitive, I take my woman to the goddamn pool hall and play some pool. What I'm saying is when I, want to style a little bit, man, that bitch going out. I'm going to treat her like a motherfucking queen. I'm not doing this shit for her. I'm doing this shit for me so I can continually think the way I need to think to be me. I supposed to be extravagant. I supposed to feel that anything I need, I can provide. I am not supposed to need to call your motherfucking ass when I have a problem. These are very important things for me to do.
Chanel.
What's up, Chanel?
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. What's up?
I had 2 questions I've been thinking about.
What's that?
Okay, so I watched. Have you heard of Minister Jeff? He's a YouTuber.
No, I don't watch that shit.
Okay, well, anyways, he said something interesting. He was all like that. Most women who are 30 and plus, like he was telling men like not to get with women who are 30 and plus because they have baggage and stuff. And then he was saying go after women who were like in the age range of 18 to 25 because they want to be more feminine and soft. Like, do you think that's true?
That's so goddamn false. This is pathetic. You motherfucking young ass women, look, y'all all, every one of you act like your dick bigger than mine. Every one of you. You don't act feminine. You don't want nothing feminine to be done for you. All you want to do is show that you can do it. Tell me I didn't just describe you, Chanel.
No, you didn't. You didn't describe me.
Well, tell me, what are you? Describe yourself.
Okay, so that goes to my second question.
Wait. We haven't finished the first question.
Okay.
Describe you.
I will say that I am a little aggressive. I feel like I have to be aggressive sometimes.
Wait, stop. Wait. See, what you're doing is agreeing with me. When I said it, it sounded fucked up. So you wasn't going to agree with it. But now you're saying, well, I am kind of that way because I have to be. I'm not saying you don't have to be. I'm just saying what it is. Women your age do not want to be treated like a woman. They want to be treated.
Can I tell you why?
Well, okay, you can tell me why.
The reason why I say that is because, like, growing up around black people, like black women, not all, but like me, we had to be aggressive. Like, I had to fight. So I think that's where it comes from.
No, it don't. No, wait. Do you think growing up having to fight just started when you start growing up?
No.
So why, because you had to fight, do you have to be different? All my sisters had to fight. We all had to fight. You know what getting cupped mean?
No. I mean,
that means somebody walked up from behind you and cupped their hand and hit you in the back of the motherfucking head. We all had to go through that shit, young lady. And my sisters are all feminine. You know, my daughter gay. She 26. And every broad I see around here, if she ain't gay, she suck pussy. Well, I ain't against it. I'm not against none of that. I'm just telling you what it really is. That's what's out there. Women are in a dream world, and they dream about being a queen. They don't realize they act like thugs.
Well, I don't act like a thug.
I'm not saying you, Chanel. You're just part of that group because you're young. There are young women your age that are feminine, but they're in the minority. You got to look far and low to find her because she thinks she's a punk if she's feminine. She got to act like she can whoop me, you know. And then when she pissed me off and I slapped the shit out of her, she gonna say, "Why would you do that? Bitch, why would you say what you said?" I'm saying, damn. When a nigga say shit like that to a nigga, he expect to fight. But when broads say shit,
I think you're misunderstanding me.
No, I'm not. I am really saying what I'm saying, responding to your question, but you are in denial. You already said that you are kind of like that, and you have to be that way. And your second thing, wait. Yes, your second thing was that let you explain why. So what I'm saying is, without you knowing it, you agreed with me, because why would you need to explain why is it like that unless you agree? Silence is...
Okay, well, I was just asking.
I'm not mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I'm glad you asked it. I'm aggressive, you know that. I ain't mad at you. I don't got no negative feelings about you. I'm aggressive about the point I'm making. And the point I'm making is women don't even understand what they're doing. They just do it because most of these fools don't check you. I don't mean slap you. I'm saying, baby, look, why don't you act like you wear panties and not drawers? You know, you don't have to act like you got a big dick to talk to me, because that's what women do. They want to smoke cigars. Come on. Hey, you got a Swisher? No, I ain't got no Swisher. Well, I look like smoking Swishers with you. I'm not saying they can't do it. I'm saying I'm a man. I want a woman around me. I don't want no goddamn.
What I'm saying is,
go ahead.
I'm just saying from my experience. I'm not saying that I like even with guys that I encounters I've had. I'm not saying I automatically come off aggressive and I curse. I don't even curse. I've never cursed.
I know you don't, Chanel. You know I've talked to you on the phone. You don't come off aggressive, so I am not talking about you. I'm talking about women.
But that's what I'm saying. The guy was saying that most women who are in the age range of 18 to 25, he was telling guys to pursue those women. I just wanted to know your opinion. You gave me your answer. You said that that's not true, that they're not feminine.
Yeah, but now, how old is the guys that he's talking to? They got to be young.
Oh, I don't know.
See, this is what I'm saying. Listen to me, Chanel. That guy is making blanket statements. He's not qualifying his statement, because if it's about women, you got to say something that has to do with women in all their age brackets. You can't say something like you got to get an 18 to 26-year-old. What about if you 50? You can't talk to no 18-year-old. You can. I got me a 26-year-old now. I'm 68. So don't fuck with me. I know what I'm talking about. Young bitches, old bitches, middle-aged bitches, all them motherfuckers think the same way. They want to be with a man that is not a punk. They don't want to be able to tell this nigga shit. They just want to be treated like women. But they know only a real man can treat them like a woman. So after I tell them to shut the fuck up, I'm going to open the door. I'm going to take their coat off. I'm going to pull a chair out. I'm going to do all that. But I'm going to establish who the fuck you fucking with. You ain't fucking with one of these motherfucking dudes that don't know his motherfucking nuts is in your purse. I'm not putting my nuts in your purse. I'm not giving you an opportunity to think like that with me. And tell me this, Chanel, that's my saying, having your nuts, my nuts in your purse. But do you know what that means?
I guess a woman who, I guess, is more dominant than the guy.
Okay, that's good enough. I just want to make sure you understood. What I'm saying is, when motherfuckers let women handle them, they're reaching for the nuts. The second time that woman handling, she got her hands on his nuts. And the third time she handled him, she snatched them off and put them in her purse. Now, you may not be as vivid in your imagination as I just made that, but do you understand what I'm saying? And if you do, do you agree with it? Because women handle dudes today.
You all right. Some of them do.
So what I'm saying is, just like you, if you had a son and you was raising him, you have all these things that you think. And most of it, let's say the dad is not around and you and him don't get along. Most women with a son in that instance raise that son protecting future women. So what she's doing is anything she identifies in that son as masculine, she's going to not let him do it. She's going to let him go use the bathroom with his sister in there. She's going to let him do all kind of things because it ain't no sex. It's just kids. That's pure bullshit. That's why I talk like I talk. That's why I'm aggressive like I am. That's why I think like I think. Because dudes have been systematically raised to not be men. And then when they get old enough, they start seeing women and thinking of them as objects like they should have grew up doing. Not that it's the correct thing to do, but that's what turns you into a man. Seeing women as objects. And then you fucking realize they're not objects after you turn into a man, but you got to turn into a man. But if you don't see them as objects, when you do start talking to them or trying to talk to them, you're going to get the shit I get from all these dudes. Man, what do you say? How do you let them know how you feel? All that kind of goddamn shit. Do you agree with that? Or do you see that?
I do not. I agree with you. I have women in my family who enable their sons.
So what I'm saying, Chanel, you are not like that. So I'm just talking to you. You asked the question, but I have spoken to you. I wouldn't even give you all this time if I didn't know who you were. But what I'm saying is, for y'all information, Chanel is a young, and I think fine little motherfucker going to school, doing shit for herself. Now, y'all be scared to talk to her. But anyway, Chanel, what I'm saying. I don't want to talk to them. I know you, Chanel. I know you don't. But Chanel, you understanding what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say women ain't shit. I'm just trying to say I recognize who they are, what they do, and how they respond. And I'm not in no dream world about women. You're in the dream world because you are a woman. And you ain't going to admit some shit until it slap you in the face. But
no, I do. I agree with what you're saying.
I know I was finna say, but you know, you don't really, you one of the young ladies don't really have to be slapped in the face. You just have to be shown the other side. And then you'll make a decision. I like that. That's why I'm kicking it with you, Chanel. Don't listen, Chanel, remember this, and you're going to know I said this before. Fuck the messenger. It's about the message. It's about them. I could be talking rough, all that goddamn shit, but if what I'm saying is resonating, you got to deal with it and handle it. And you already know I just talk shit. Because you know, Chanel, you know I like you, girl. If I was over there with you, I'd be trying to get with your little fine ass.
Mr. Dixon, no.
Mr. Dixon.
No, that's all I want.
Did you just say Mr. Did you just say Mr. Dixon? No.
Yes, that's your name. I'm not gonna call you Rosebud. That's not respectable.
Hey, let me tell you what's respectable, young lady. What's respectable is whatever is accepted. Some things may make you uncomfortable. Now, you could be uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable calling you Rosebud. So what I'm saying is if you got to call me Mr. Dixon, you either police or some motherfucker I don't want to fuck with. People don't want to fuck with me. Call me Rosebud. Period. You ain't got to call me Rosebud, though, so I'm going to be fucking with you anytime you call in. Okay?
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you get back. All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right. That's my little girlfriend. She ain't my girlfriend, but that's my little friend. So, hey, you guys, the things that's important to you, you got to believe in them, man. You can't just fucking say shit. This woman believes what she was saying through her experiences. But at the same time, the reality of what she was saying, she was missing. You got to be sharp like that, man. If you ain't sharp like that, you ain't going to feel like you can talk. You got to be able to, I'm telling you, I don't look for what's right. I look for what's wrong. Fuck, if I'm in a boat, I ain't trying to see how sharp that motherfucker is. I'm trying to see if that motherfucker got any holes before I got to go out in the water. Shit. You got to be safe. You know, I want to do what I want to do because to me, it shows me that I appreciate the things that I'm blessed to experience. It shows me that I don't need anybody to choose anything for me to do. I'm going to choose whatever the fuck I want to do, and I'm going to have the experience of my life doing it because I'm blessed to even be able to do it. My motherfucking mind is not limited to thinking about fucking a bitch. If the only thing you want to do or the only thing you know how to do with a woman is fuck, then your biggest problem is right in front of you. You need to learn some shit. All men like me know that a hard dick don't have no conscience. See, and we'll get your motherfucking ass charged. Now, if you don't believe me, just ask the next hoe you see what they depend on to make money. And they'll all tell you, a hard dick. You got to think with the right head. And 50% of the battle is won. On my shows, most of you motherfuckers, like I say, have normal insecurities when it comes to women. I've asked, matter of fact, on another video I did the other day, I asked, what has happened in this first week of 2021 that you have done towards your resolution? And I didn't get one response. I doubt if I get any response right now. Because you motherfuckers ain't doing shit. Just procrastinating. In a way, that's good. That you ain't saying shit. And in another way, it's fucked up. Shit. What's good about it is obviously you don't want to tell a lie. But the bad thing is the only reason you haven't responded is you don't want to put your truth on Front Street. So, I mean, what's good about that? People don't get to hear what you are most concerned about. What's bad about that? Your ass is going to stay secretly concerned. The absolute definition of idiotic. Idiotic. Doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting it to change, the results to change. I don't care. I mean, that's why when I put something out there, I'm going to do this. Every time I read it, every time someone say I read you, blah, 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 it motivates me to achieve it. Why? Because I don't want to be a fucking liar either. I don't want to be saying shit. My motherfucking partners actually get to hear this shit, read this shit, and then I don't do it. Man, when I fucking put it out there, it makes me do it. And it should make you do it. For the exact same reasons. Not so you can be like me, but so you can know you a man of your word. And you can expect shit from bitches. Man, I expect shit. Bitch, please don't come fucking with me talking about you just want to get fucked. Shit. So, to me, when I do put some shit out there, it's because I want to do it. And if you really want it, there should be nothing keeping you from giving your 1,000% on getting it. You want to make it happen ASAP. And I've witnessed a lot of shit in my life. But the most positive thing I've seen in the past few years is the acceptance by you guys, a lot of you, that change is necessary in so many of you motherfuckers' lives. And if you want change, if you want a change, then hop on board with all the other motherfuckers who hope their motherfucking dreams come true. I do shit. I encourage you to do shit. And I'm not going to spend my time wanting shit. And I suggest you don't spend much time wanting anything. Spend your time going to get what the fuck you think of. Spend all your energy on obtaining whatever it is you think you want. Spend your every waking moment in pursuit of your thoughts. Don't just have a thought and then motherfucking just put it on the shelf. Most people have thoughts because they can think, but they're not consciously thinking of a thought. The thought just came in their mind. That's why they don't do shit with it. I don't let shit just come in my mind. Well, shit does just come in my mind, but most of the time the shit that's in my mind is the shit that I put there, and I'm thinking about whatever about it. I have a thought, and I say, man, that's a lie. I'm obligated to that motherfucking thought. I just am. When you make that deal with yourself to do what you think, you become a different person. Watch how much you check your thoughts. Don't no real motherfucker want to make fake commitments to themselves, or someone's listening to them. Motherfuckers want to live up to what they say. Real niggas. So bullshit things that you used to say, if you committed to being in pursuit of your every thought, then your motherfucking ass is going to make sure your thoughts are reachable. That's all you do. Check yourself. There's self-checks. If you're thinking of some bullshit that you know goddamn well you can't reach, then that's a wasted thought. You know what? I want to have $1 million in like 6 months. Well, who don't want to have $1 million in 6 months? But there's very few motherfuckers that have any idea of how to do that. I was watching some about this billionaire motherfucker, undercover billionaire. He give himself 6 weeks.
Rich money.
To accept, press 1.
What's up?
Top of it.
What's happening, bro?
How you doing? I just wanted to comment on what you talking about today about the guys being fragile.
Go ahead.
One thing you used to say, because one thing you do, you would get a game, but you don't break it down like a fraction. And I finally understood something. You used to say wisdom, knowledge, understanding. And that's a woman. And if you know a woman's nature, you're not going to fall to being fragile.
Wait. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. What makes you say that's a woman?
Well, that's just about life as well. But when you were saying it, it was basically, you was spitting the ism at the time.
I ain't saying what I was saying because what you saying ain't what I meant. That's why I'm asking you, what do you mean? What make you say that? Wisdom, knowledge, and listen, check this out, man. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that's the definition of game. Wisdom is how much shit you know. No, excuse me. Knowledge is how much shit you know. Wisdom is what you do with what you know. And understanding is how you can allow someone else to get the understanding of what you know. That's game. That ain't got shit to do with women. Huh?
But you could pertain, alright.
No, listen. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying if you was listening to me talk, I was talking about wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in that manner. But I'm not saying you can't say what you're saying.
Okay, I got you on that one. Okay.
So what is it about women that make you say wisdom, knowledge, and understanding? Because I want somebody who's listening to be able to understand it. What you saying?
Okay, I have in the past, I've taken women on 3 dates, or I've done all type of sucker and simp things. Now that I have full knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of a woman's nature, and I know that that's not going to change, I have no more emotional attachment to women. I don't fall in love with women. I'm not controlled by a woman's beauty. I'm not moved by
Okay.
I'm only moved by.
Listen, let me say this. You saying what I'm saying, you just stated it wrong. You said, now that you have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of women, I'm not, and you start listening to what you're not intimidated, you're not fazed by their beauty. That's called having game. And you game up on women. Do you understand that?
Yes.
But so what I'm saying is,
now
go ahead.
I also understand why, like I read your book, and the one thing you said, I think it was your brother, he told you, you gotta be chicken shit. And I didn't understand what that meant, neither. And I didn't understand how you could really treat a woman that way, but get benefits. But you can. And I understand the game. I know the game to do it and to receive the best benefits out of any woman that chooses me or want to deal with me or want to act accordingly to what I'm.
Let me tell you something, bro. It doesn't matter that I didn't agree with you at first, but I certainly agree overall with what you're saying. Sound like you out there. You out there?
Not right now. I'm really just focusing on myself. I'm putting myself in position.
All right, man. So you could have said no, nigga. It's cool. All right, man. Be cool, bro.
All right. Yeah, thanks.
Hey, that was some good conversation right there. You know, real is real. And I can hear where whoever talking to me coming from. If I ask you a question, you better tell the truth because I already know the answer. I ain't asking no motherfucking question I don't know the answer to. You heard me tell that nigga you could have said no. That nigga cracked up. Because he a real nigga. I love that shit. That's real to me. Now, if you understand what I just said, not about him, but what I was just saying before the call, that you got to be in pursuit of your every thought, you know, and then you got to make sure your thoughts are reachable. If you understand that, then you just got to taste of my course, because that's what I emphasize: the importance and the techniques of controlling your thoughts. This is what my course does for real niggas trying to come up. It ain't no shame in this game. If you really need the shit, you're supposed to pay for it, get it, and roll. And thanks to me, it'll never be the same. I have a tool for catching semi-slick bitches, and I have a different tool for catching a hoe. I wonder if any of you motherfuckers know the difference. See what I'm saying? There is a difference. And if you don't know it, the hoe gonna see you a sucker and you're gonna miss the bitch, the regular bitch. Now, any of you motherfuckers who bought any of them MP3s and taken the time to distinguish what kind of woman the tool is for, because each one of those tools is for a different kind of woman. And I ain't telling you which one is for. You can use the conversation however you fucking want to use it, which is really what it's about. But now, if you like guessing, you know, if you like the title, then you can guess what type of woman it's for. Guess what? You might make that shit work for that type of woman. Or do you don't have types of women? You don't know nothing about types. Oh. Hey, I know, I tell mine how to see what woman they talking to. And I use a call girl, a hoe, a call girl, a massage parlor girl, and a street hoe. I use them 3 examples. And then when I get through explaining that shit, them niggas really understand that, because it ain't got nothing to do with them type of bitches. But when you hear the name, a street hoe, a massage parlor bitch, a call girl, you imagine a certain kind of bitch. That's all I'm giving you on that, man. Shit. See, you gotta understand who you fucking with. And sometimes, when I think shit and then I rethink it, it sounds like I'm like a religious person. I'm so goddamn flawed, and I do not go to church. And I ain't bragging about that shit. But I know I can place that blame on my mama's shoulder, because her dedication and her fanatical ways about praising God just lost me in the shuffle. Man, I absolutely am not a religious person, but I firmly believe in God and the power that prayer has for me and people like me. My mother and father didn't raise one fool out of the 12 Dixon children they raised. What they did was ingrain in us all that we're responsible for our lives. Now, I'm the only one that think like I think. They all regular motherfuckers doing well, blah, blah, blah. Me and Gip, we street niggas. Gip doing well too now. He older than me. And he just a regular working motherfucker now. But me and him was out there. And when my mother passed, and she passed exactly the way she said she asked God to let her go, which I heard her say. And when I did hear her say it, I thought, man, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I ain't believing in that shit. My mama say, the Lord gonna let me go with no pain. I ain't gonna be in no hospital. I ain't gonna be suffering. I ain't gonna be on no machines. And I'm gonna be at home in my bed with my kids around me. I'm saying, oh God, my mama crazy. I hope. And she said she's gonna die in her sleep. And I said, God, I thought she was crazy. But let me tell you, in a way, she was asleep, because she lost consciousness and was gone. So in that moment, because we were standing right there around her bed, in that moment, I really understood the power of belief. She believed that goddamn shit. And when them doctors told her, you got 6 months to live, get yourself in order, mama came home and told us that. I started crying. My mom said, get out. Get out. Can't nobody tell me when I'm going to die. Only the Lord knows when I'm going to die. And I certainly don't believe I'm going to die in those 6 months. And 6 years later, when she died, that belief she had, it just really, 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 really came into me. Could nobody tell me shit? Well, could nobody tell me shit before that? But you really can't tell me shit now, because I believe what I think. My mother, she believed in God and his power so much that even if she was in pain, she didn't know it. I'm telling you, this shit is a motherfucker. And believe it or not, I'm a chip off her block, because I am my mother. I know it. My dad was the smartest man I ever knew. His life was about one thing, and he used to say this to us all the time. Boy, the only thing you can't do is the thing you ain't thought of. I used to think that was crazy. God damn, my parents used to say the craziest shit. But he was right. He was right. He ingrained that in all of us. Use your head. And that nigga be mauling your head, pressing his hand. Ooh, that shit would hurt. Use your head, boy. He believed in education so strongly that he felt if you was educated, there was nothing Nothing you couldn't do. And I'm my dad because if I think of it, I'm fucking doing it. Ain't no doubt about it. I am my pop because, no, I am my parents because my makeup is a full 50% of both of them. And I really think I'm a dope motherfucker because of it. My dad, you couldn't ask him shit that he didn't know. You just couldn't ask him. I don't care if he... Now, he might have been wrong in some of them answers because right now you can't ask me. I don't know, especially if you go for my answer because I'm sure coming up with one. But now, if you check it, it might be wrong if it's about how many miles to Mars. And I say 742,000. And that sounds right to me. I mean, shit, it might not be that far. It might be closer. I don't know. But that's how we roll. I'm a Dixon. Dickson. Dick son. Not that Dixon shit. That's pronounced Dixon, but it is Dix. Dix. On. It's different than Dick son. My daddy used to do that. My daddy used to do that to if we brought anything home and they misspelled our name, Dixon, he balled it up. Even if it was something we did horribly wrong at school, that should get our ass whooped. That nigga see Dixon, this mess ain't for me. Nigga would throw it away. He was serious about his name. Steve the Dean, my nigga, he always be talking about your last name. My daddy was like, way before Steve the Dean be talking that shit. So look, if there is no more motherfucking calls, I guess I'm a go. But you guys got to understand, no getting in SWU after today. You got to wait till April. I guess you can if you want to pay for it and be on the list, but I don't really like that. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't, don't. My thing is, you should have did it before it was too late. All right, y'all, I'm gone.